Hi everyone, my name is George, and I'm the author of I'm Leaving My Company, What Happens to My Stock Options. It's a LinkedIn article that gives you some details about what happens to your stock options when you leave your company. I wrote this because I frequently would get questions from people saying, hey, I might be leaving my company. I don't really want to bring it up to them, but what happens to my stock options if I do leave my company? Or when I was a stock plan administrator, people would say, my friend's looking at leaving and he wants to know about this. And then a couple weeks later, I'd get their leave saying that they're leaving. So I wrote this article to kind of be your friend that is there for you so you don't quite have to go directly to your company immediately. But hopefully these details are helpful for you. It's going to be part of my financial 2-minute warning series. So we got our timer here. I'm going to spend the next 2 minutes going over this. Hopefully you get some important information. So we got our timer, we got a camera, we got a microphone. Let's get this party started. So most people when they change jobs they talk about their pay or their new title, but almost no one talks about their stock options, which is one of the biggest parts of your pay and your compensation from your company. Now, most companies when you leave give you about 90 days to exercise your options depending on the type of stock options you have, but that's going to be based off of what type of stock options you have, and if you exceed those 90 days they're going to expire completely worthless. That means you get nothing. All that hard work gone to waste. There's two main types of stock options you can watch out for: ISOs and NQSOs. So ISO stands for incentive stock options. Those have the 90-day rule, and you get special tax treatment when you exercise them. Non-qualified stock options, or NQSOs, follow your company's rule. You're going to want to take a look at your plan documents. Now, they often also do 90 days, but companies can do completely different things. And the taxes on those are treated like ordinary income when taxed. But either way, if you do nothing, when they expire, you get nothing. So let's go ahead and the taxes. What you'll need to know is that even when you act fast, exercising can trigger taxes. Sometimes before you sold a single share. At most, employees don't even know these rules. So equity is usually explained once when onboarding and never again. So by the time you leave, you forget your deadlines, you forget your taxes, and all those type of things. ISOs, they're going to give you preferential tax treatment. NSOs, you're not going to get that preferential tax treatment. That's kind of the important thing to remember. But um, here's what you need to know from here. Now, just so before you change your job, you want to spend about an hour and go through and protect what you've earned. Check what's vested, confirm your exercise window, estimate your taxes, talk to your stock plan administrator or tax advisor, or both. Now, stock options aren't just a perk, they're ownership. But ownership only matters when you keep it, so don't let your wealth disappear in those 90 days. That's my time. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of this. And if you did, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like for me to talk about. Thank you and have a great one.